So you may know my next guest as Brenda Effa, but she puts the A in acting, and she's now known as Grace-Charis. Please welcome her to our show. You're like a walking goddess.
Thank you.
How's life treating you?
Can't complain.
So why the name change?
Oh gosh,
I'm curious to know why the name changed.
I know everybody's curious, and I'll keep answering this question till you guys get it. Whew. So what happened to Abraham happened to me. Simple and short. Are you still curious?
I want to know more.
I had a divine intervention.
Okay,
so I'm wondering, did God appear to you? Was it like the angels appeared? Well, something like that, but I didn't see any spirits.
Do you feel the need to reintroduce yourself now with this name change? Because you've built this resume, it's wild, and now you have a name change.
Oh yeah, I have to keep introducing myself till people get it. So that's what I signed up for. But here's the thing, you know, our religion is diverse, and people, for me, it's not really religion for me, but it's more like my relationship with God. Because I think people blow this religion thing out of proportion. So I carry out my own spirituality with God, like communicating with Him. If I have to say that I've not been to church in like over a year since the COVID, does not mean that my Christian life suffers, no, but I have a deep relationship with Him. So when this happened, my name change happened. It actually happened in Abuja. I was on set, and I didn't know anything like that was going to happen. But then, boom, you know, I can't go into details of what happened, but it was really mind-blowing. And I just felt like God must love me so much to have orchestrated something like this. But here's the thing, God could tell you to do something and you say no.
True.
So when He said He wanted me to change my name, I could say no, I'm sorry.
What has been the reaction of your friends and family?
Yeah, my family accepted because they understand. As a matter of fact, I called my mom and I told her that God has changed my name. And she's like, oh, what's your new name? And I said, Grace. And she's like, congratulations. So fast forward to when I go back to Lagos and I see her. And she's like, actually at birth, I named you Grace.
Wow.
So God doesn't lie.
I like how much you are very grounded in spirituality.
Yeah, I am.
But you're in a very crazy industry. I have to ask you, what is the craziest thing a celebrity has done in sliding into your DMs? Because you are smart and beautiful, I'm sure you have.
What's the craziest thing?
It's a male celebrity has done, like in your DMs. Like, it's like, hey, Belinda, hey, Grace, what's up?
Well, for me, I don't know the perception of people that people have of me.
Okay.
But some guys, like when they see you, they act like they don't know you.
Okay.
Then they slide into your DM and say hello. I'm like, sorry, I don't know you too. If you want to talk to me, talk to me in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Don't be acting like you're all cool. Then you come sliding into my DM and saying hi. I won't respond to you.
Do you ever shoot your shot?
No, I mean, I don't think I've ever fancied anyone like that to slide into someone's DM and say, hey, I like you. I don't even have that time. I'm sorry, it's not like maybe I don't see them because I'm too busy or something, or maybe I'm not fishing for.
Yeah. Speaking of busy, you're very booked and busy.
Oh, gosh.
And you have the acting going on, you have the fashion line. Tell me about your fashion line.
Oh, okay, I'm actually wearing one of my pieces. So I'm about to launch my new collection, which is called Akamba Triple G collection. Akamba means big. In Efik, I'm a Calabar girl, so it means big. Triple G means glory, grace, and God's will. So you know how the spiritual works? So I have God's will, grace, and glory upon each outfit that I make. So if you're purchasing this outfit, just know that you have the Triple G on you. So if you're going for a business, whatever, glory, grace, and God's will is going with you, and you're clenching that
Is it for like one size or is it for like all sizes?
All sizes. So you can check out our website, www.weargcb.com. Weargcb, like WEAR.com. Weargcb. My name is Grace-Charis Bassey.com. We have male stuff, female stuff, all sizes. And also we have ready to wear. And if you want us to make something, I mean, maybe you have a design you want us to make, we're also open to doing that.
And
Bespoke.
You ship nationwide?
We ship worldwide.
Fantastic. So, you have so many movies coming up. We were debriefing, and I was like, I can't even keep up. Like, how do you find time to like be on movie sets and then launch different independent businesses?
Lord, it's crazy. I'm supposed to have launched my collection like ever since. I've been on this collection for like 6 months, but because of my busy schedule, I'm like, I just can't launch it like that. I need it to, have that much impact. I have to be on ground when I launch so that, I can give it the necessary attention because I spend so much money on this. I mean, you can't imagine. Those people that run clothing line, they understand. So, but each time I'm like, okay, I'm going to launch on so date. Maybe I'm on set in Nasarawa or God knows where, and I have to be in control of things.
Your movie Fine Wine is out now, and I want to know, why should people who haven't seen the movie watch that movie?
Because we have the best of the best of the best in the movie. We have me, we have RMD, we have so many amazing talents in it. So you have to watch, and it's a love story. Everybody loves love, right? Yeah, we love love. So, and it's a story well told by Sheba Batope, one of my favorite directors. So I love the story. I love the production outfit that made it, which is Nevada Production, Nevada Bridge Production. So they pay attention to details. So, we make a lot of movies, but just some that are films. They say it's film, not movies. This ones are films. So this is a film you have to watch. And it's out on Netflix. So please support us. Watch us. Make sure that we get that rating.
So one thing I like about you is that you're never in the news for anything controversial or scandalous. I don't know how you do it, but I know you have a tight-knit group of friends, in your industry. I was surprised to see that, you're friends with Fancy, but also you have everybody that's sort of big, then how do you keep your circle so close and tight and nothing leaks out? Oh, Grace doing this. Oops.
It's Grace for me. Nobody's perfect, but I just do me. I'm very well grounded. I have morals. I have principle. I know what I want with my life. I know where I'm headed. So I don't allow a lot of distractions into my life. You get? So the things that would naturally distract people will not distract me. As you can see, I'm building an empire. I'm building my business. So that's what I'm concentrating on. You were asking me if I slide into people's DM. Nah, I don't have time for that. Until I get to the, that point where I'm a giver, then I'm not going to stop. Until I get to the point where I don't have to take peanuts anymore, then I'm not going to stop. You get? So I have so much in store to do that little things will not distract me. And I know that you can't achieve that status by being distracted. But you very well know in life that when you are gunning for something, you're aiming for something, a lot of distractions will come, like they say, flash in the pan. Yeah. And so, let me just go for this. Been there, done that. Yeah. It doesn't. It doesn't attract me.
So you are in an industry whereby people have this misconceptions of women or girls that, this girl, she has somebody backing her up, that kind of thing. You're very much grounded.
Who is financing?
Exactly. Let's be real. People always want to know, but you've been in this for so long, and you have to have the smarts to be able to last this long. So what is your take on girls these days that might say, hey, for me, I'll do whatever I need to do to make it, whether it's even beneath my moral code?
Well, I'm not like a year or two in the industry. I'm over 10 years in the industry, so I know what's up. And it was not handed over to me, so I don't need to do anything to get it. At the right time, when God said it was time, He gave it to me. Prior to me having my big break, I had been in the industry since like 2005. I mean, when you develop the interest to be in the industry and you're attending auditions and they're not working out, I've been there since 2005 up until 2011 when God decided to smile on me. I mean, I didn't have any hand in it. I decided, let me take a day job because acting was not working for me.
What was that day job?
I got a job in an office like every other person. Yeah, because I needed to foot my bills, right? You have the passion, you are talented, but it's not just happening for you. Are you going to go around begging people or are you going to sleep with men for money? That was not an option for me, so I had to get a job, right? But then God had a different plan for me. I got a message on Facebook, now Meta. You see, everybody's changing their names. Facebook changed to Meta, so Belinda to Grace-Charis. You'll be all right. So I got a message on Facebook DM that they needed me to come in for an audition. They went through my profile, my pictures, and I looked like the character they were casting for. I mean, that was very random. I'm like, interesting. I've gone for several auditions. Some of them I clinched the role, but they never gave it to me because of the politics involved and whatnot. Okay, let me give this a shot. So I called a friend, a male friend. I'm like, we need to go to Egbeda. There's an audition there. I don't know, let's just try. And that's how I landed Tales of Eve. I don't know if you guys saw Tales of Eve. See me? Yeah, that's how I got the lead role for Tales of Eve. And it was really legit. And they gave me their lead role just like that. They had done their casting like weeks, but the producer was not satisfied with their lead character. He still, when you don't feel like you're still shopping for, and that's how I came on board. So you see, Grace has always been working for me, right? Just like that.
Before you go, I have two questions for you.
Okay.
So you won the lottery right now, and you've won like $200 million, and you have to take 3 of your girlfriends on a shopping spree. Who would those 3 girlfriends be?
My mom and my sisters. They've been there for me through thick and thin. Girlfriends, you'll be all right. I could just, like buy you something, right? Family first.
What of your celebrity girlfriends? Any of them? Would you?
I'm not a flash in the pan kind of girl, okay? I'm not about the facade.
Yeah.
I know how many tears I've cried, and those friends knew nothing about it, so why should I be thinking about them? The people that knew, and I mean, were there, encouraging me, cheering me on, were my family. So, I don't know, but family first.
Now, 5 years from now, 6 years from now, what do you believe will be your acting legacy? You'll still be acting, but what do you think will be the work in progress legacy?
I mean, international is the future for me. Yeah, in 5 years' time, I will be an international actress, also producing. Yeah, so I also have my YouTube channel where I'll be cooking content already. So you guys can check it out, Grace-Charis Bassey TV. I have amazing content lining up for you. It's still new. We're still growing it. I've not even launched it yet, but I'm about to. So
exclusive.
Yeah. So I have a lot. Guys, I'm working too hard so that in 10 years' time, I'll just be like, yeah, give me the lemonade.
Grace, thank you so much for being here. We'll be right back.
This is the TMC studio, located in the heart of Ikeja, Lagos State. It is a well-designed, state-of-the-art studio that has a seating capacity for 33 people in the audience, a DJ booth, a spacious lounge area, a green room. It is fully air-conditioned. This space is a modern building and it is very well lit. There is a lot of parking space in the premises. Come and experience true luxury in a peaceful and comfortable manner as you record your event. TMC Studio. Comfort at its best.
Welcome back to Tegan. My audience is full of some unique people and I want to answer their most pressing questions. Let's go. Who has a question for me? You, ma'am. What's your name?
My name is Adetola Adibaya, and I have a question.
Adetola, before your question, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Okay, what's your question?
I've been out of a relationship. I've not been in a relationship for quite a while. And I have few friends that are slave queens. And they're happily married, like most of them. So my question is, why do slave queens get the best husbands?
Why do slave queens get the best husbands? Well, some people might say that slave queens have tricks up their sleeve. Some people might say that slave queens know what to do at nighttime. Some people might say slave queens are husband snatchers. It just depends on the individual or the person at hand. Why do slave queens get the best husbands? I think we live in a society whereby people want what's appealing and what's flashy. And there's this saying that says you can't make a HOE a wife. Not that all slave queens are that, but slave queens seem to have an edge over their competition. And I think also men like excitement, so they don't want someone that's very, very dull, and they want their woman to be a bit spicy, fashionable, and know what she wants to an extent. That's my thought. Next. Who has the next question? You, sir, in the suit and tie. What's your name?
My name is Samuel Etim.
Samuel, why are you dressing to? The Tegan show, I suppose.
Yes.
Nice outfit. What's your question?
My question is, this is my third time of being here, and I see you doing this stuff with passion.
Yeah.
I wanted to know what is your motivation.
Good question. What is my motivation? Samuel, thank you for your question.
Thank you.
For me, I would say my motivation is you only have one life to live, so why not live that life to the best of your ability? A lot of people are in jobs or in situations whereby they don't feel like they have a choice or an exit. I love watching TV. I love making TV. So prior to this, I used to work in TV. I used to work for some US talk shows. But I like the idea of informing the audience, but also entertaining the audience. So even when you've been here, you've seen that we try a bit of everything. We do the informative talk. We do the comedian. We do the MC. We do the audience performance. But my passion really stems from the fact that I believe that this is what I was created to do in terms of daytime. Daytime is a genre of TV, but I just can't picture my day without daytime. So I will do my homework, I will get informed, I'll take correction, I'll be stubborn, but I'll find a way to be a team player. I just love it, and I think that, hopefully you've enjoyed your time so far. Who is next? You, sir, with the Avon, A-V-O-N. What's your name?
My name is Michael Isagi.
Michael, welcome to the show.
Okay. So I have a friend who recently got married and is having issues getting his wife to do house chores. So my question is very simple. Is it a woman's duty? Is it a woman's duty to actually do all those chores?
That's a very tough question. So I'm single. I would say, I know we live in an African society whereby your wife has to do this and that, but I would say an equal distribution of the chores is what would be ideal. That's my opinion. Some people might say that that's not the case. The woman must cook, she must clean, she must do A, B, C. But I think now men and women want to not be on an equal footing, but they want to feel supported. So once in a while, the man should take up responsibility of the house chores. Once in a while, too, the woman should cook, should clean, but it doesn't mean that that's her only space. I think, a wife or a woman needs to be great at the home front, be great at the workspace, be a great community member, but also build a good home. And building a good home means taking one for the team, even if you don't feel like you're doing even if you don't feel like doing so one day. So I think it's an equal balance. But my question to you is this. Now, when you are to get married, would you subject your wife to doing all the house chores?
No.
Why do you say no?
I feel, okay, before I got married to her, I was doing these things. So why should it now be our own responsibilities to just take everything?
I agree. But not everyone has an opinion like you. And sometimes most of the conflicts that happen are due to disagreements on house chores. We will be right back with more audience Q&A.
This is the Tegan Show, a one-stop shop for entertainment.
What's poppin'?
Somebody call 911, bro. Tegan is on fire.
I'm so blessed.
They are two different people.
Serious talk.
The grass is greener on the other side. Let's go.
And there is so much more.
30 million to leave Nigeria.
All of this happens only on
Welcome back. Time for some more audience question and answers. Who do we have next? Lady in white. What's your question?
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Favor Kema.
Favor?
So my question is, some of my friends of my age are in university while I'm still in secondary school. And they're always jogging me that I'm supposed to be in university. I'm still in secondary school. So my point is, how do I cope with them popping in my business being in secondary school?
Favor, what are you most grateful for right now in life?
I'm grateful for being alive.
Okay. Now, to your classmates that are always in your business about being in secondary school, everybody is on their own journey going through life. We all have our own different lives and our own different lanes. So in as much as they are always in your business, remember that it's not about who finishes something quickly, but it's also about who can finish something well. So if it's God's belief, if it's God's wish, if it's God's desire for you to go through this path and go from secondary school to university, you'll get there and you have a thriving career. I think right now you can focus heavily on your skills, you can focus heavily on the people that matter to you, but also focus heavily on making sure that you are just enjoying the moment, because the main thing is life. And regardless of who's laughing in your face, in front of you or behind you, I believe that you'll get there if you have the hard work in you and if you have the willpower to keep on pushing. Who is next? Who is next? Sir, with the brown hair. What's your name?
My name is Stanley Ben.
What's your name?
Stanley Ben.
Stanley, how are you enjoying the show so far? Also, when did you dye your hair? I'm curious to know. Last week. Ooh, okay. What's your question?
My question is that I have a friend. He have some problem, financial problem, last few months back. So he needed a computation. So he told me, we discussed about it. So he asked me, and I told him that you have a friend that will go and ask for help. So when he get there, the guy turned him back. So now Christmas is coming. So I want to know if it's right for that my friend to keep friend or not with that same person.
Was that a good friend of yours?
Yeah.
Do you miss the friendship?
Yeah.
I like to be petty, but I also believe that there's no need to be petty because friendship is crucial and you never know when you need a friend. There's that saying, a friend in need is a friend indeed. So your friend did not, have your back, but it doesn't mean that your friend doesn't like you at all or your friend hates you. Your friend could have been going through something. So I would say, let this bygone be a bygone. But I think the lesson here is that you can never depend on anybody and you are your own best friend. But in the meantime, I would say if you have a chance to really be kind or show somebody kindness, just do it because who cares? We'll all get paid back in some way. Last question. Mini, Mo. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
My name is
Name?
Adesonya Oluwaseun.
What's your name?
Adesonya Oluwaseun.
Adesonya.
Oluwaseun.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What is your dream job?
presently I'm studying health education in school. So some days I wish to work as a health personnel within the community to educate people on their health, about their health. So my own question now is, see you as this young, vibrant person doing all of this, and we realized in some way that you hold a PhD at the age of 22. So how are you able to acquire that kind of degree at that age?
Well, I didn't get my PhD at 22, but I've been in school for quite some time. Just like you, I have passions. Just like you, I have goals and I have desires. So I would say keep on going, keep on pushing. We need more health professionals. We need great, amazing minds in our country and also in the world to make a difference. In terms of schooling, I like a challenge. So I like to be intellectually engaged. I like to also have things going on. So hustle is important, but health is wealth. So I'm trying actually to rest a lot more. Thank you all so much. That's all we have for you on Tegan. I'll see you next time only on Tegan.